So we're going to start out the video just teasing you. Don't know if any of you know what this is. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of CPU spec mining. Long story short though, the reason for this. All these, yeah, this one took so long, it's down here. That's because it's a freaking P10690. Anyway, the reason I'm making this is because I tried with high and low clock speed. 1.4 gigahertz, still basically going to give you, 78. It's still going to basically get you what the card can do. But you can also turn it up to 1.7 or, even higher gigahertz to make the page build time shorter and shorter. But I tried that. At least on a 24-hour scale, you're just using more power. At the end of the one video, you'll see it took 5,000 and 6,000 milliseconds to build the table. But at the end of it, I was still hitting my 24-hour average, what I should have been, which at the time was 346. Now we're up to 396 because this thing's running 48, 47 somehow. So you're just wasting power. You're still gonna get your average at the end, Yeah, sure, the block time takes longer, but your shares are still the same in the end, so it does not matter. Yeah. Really, that's just what I wanted to make this about, because you can get a 1080, you can get that page file down to like 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. You can take all these page files and cut them in half, like time-wise, but you will just use more electricity. That is it. For the CPU mining, yes, that also does use more electricity, although not on all of my rigs. Like this here is a 4130 CPU, i3. So it's like 15 watts extra at the wall. Let's go check out the wall. So if you remember last time, we were at like mid 460s all the way up to like low 480s depending on the temperature. So added an extra graphics card and also CPU mining. We gained a little bit of wattage, but that's okay. Let me go and actually show you the speeds of the CPU mining. So just as it denotes right here, the worker, this is a Ryzen 1700, i3 4130, i5 4570S, and a 9100F i9. These numbers change like crazy because there's different algorithms. I've seen this thing, the 1700, I've seen it at 100 hash. I've also seen the 4130 all the way up to 300 hash, but mostly it lives its life low hundreds. 800 for the 91 and 600 for the 4570. So CPU mining, it's kind of whatever. Here, let me. Here, it's been just a little bit over a day I've been doing this for. Let me show you what we got. So raptoreum, yeah. This is not really worth that much, so they pay you like a crap load. I've been paid this much so far. So yeah, this is an estimate of what you're supposed to get or whatever. Here, let me pull up the program that I use to mine it with. For the exchange that I use, I think it's called like Q something. I don't know. Let me get my act together and we'll get all the details. Here we go. So yeah, it's called CPU Miner -GR. I guess the algorithm is called GR, Ghostwriter. And there's different CPUs, instruction sets that you can use depending on how old stuff is. They got some for Zen, they got some for the newer i9s and 10 generation, all the good stuff. And you'll see, I've made a whopping 77 cents. It is qtrade.io. I don't know. I'm just gonna give it a shot, kind of a deal, because I don't know any other place. I mean, there are other exchanges that support this coin, but I just, I just clicked on it. There we were. As far as ergo, everything's nice and happy. Well, actually, no, that's not happy. We're down a little bit. But you see that? At 24 hour, 392. And I am rated at 396 in the program. So, a little down on Vega, but that's because this morning. And actually, you'll see the other day, just decided to go to sleep on me here. Like, what the hell, man? It's only like a half hour, 15 minutes, whatever, but... ergo is going down a little bit, 16 bucks. Yeah, Vega is killing it. Oh, by the way, I sold all of my 8GB RX series cards, all my 480, 580, 570. I sold them $350 each. I'm going to use that money to buy a Vega, hopefully repair my other Vega, and have some money for myself at the end. Or if I'm lucky, get another Vega. 3 is the dream, 2 is the goal. But 1 is guaranteed. Anyway, back to CPU mining just real quick. I didn't realize it was 1 day on the dot. So 3.7 gigahertz is what I'm clocked to. So in 1 day I've got 4,500 shares. 6 of them in like the last 2 minutes. It's weird how it just randomly it'll be like, oh, in the last 10 seconds you've done this many, or in the last 2 minutes you've done. It's like random. They are working on an update for this though, I think, to fix that. How can that be that? I just mine stuff. Oh, you hush, Stanley. That's my dog being a complainer. Anyways, guys, have a good one.